What's up, dog?
What's up, Benny? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hell yeah, dude. This is Eric Rahill.
Hey, everybody.
Very funny comedian.
Yep.
Does a very funny character.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain the character?
Sure. I do. Let's see. He's just kind of like, it's my name, and it's just like a version of myself, I think, that I would have become if life went like a little bit differently. And he loves traveling and music and getting fucked up and all the stuff that, I like, but he likes it a little bit differently. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So that's
He's kind of a slow, he like talks kind of slow in a certain way.
He talks kind of slow. He's trying to get his point across. Ultimately a good guy deep down, trying his best.
Kind of like a really like internet guru, kind of like find love pro spirituality, or like
totally.
There's a lot of possible sources of inspiration. Like kind of touches on a bunch of different themes online.
Yeah, it does, I think. Yeah, I grew up like really, really Christian and went to an evangelical school, and even before the internet, they were talking like that in the 2000s. So I think part of that is just ingrained in me. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
It's like sermon speak, essentially.
I was wondering if it had like what's the guy who like is the youth pastor, like that kind of thing?
Yeah,
it's kind of
it's definitely got some youth pastor type of swag in there. I don't know.
Do you play music?
Do I play music?
Yeah.
I bought a piano last year, and I've been trying to learn it, but
I would love to see a version of the character with like a pipe organ type situation.
Oh my God.
Like
in a church, you mean?
Yeah, like church, even actually doing like a sermon type situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could bring that all in. I need to learn an instrument before I just turned 30, so. How old are you, Benny?
I'm about to be 29.
Okay.
In a few weeks, yeah.
So
also, happy birthday.
Oh, dude. I mean, it was in July, so I've been saying just for a minute.
30, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm 6 months into being in my 30s.
You're 30 and a half.
That's right.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's 30 and a half. That could be 35.
That could be misconstrued in that way, but I want everybody to know I'm 30. I act like I'm in my 20s, but I also sometimes act like whatever. I have more years of wisdom than you can imagine. Yeah.
We're closer in age than I realized.
How old did you think I was?
Maybe like 33.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give that type of vibe.
How old did you think I was?
I thought you might. I thought maybe 28, 27. I can't tell anymore. I mean, I'm sure people say this shit all the time, but I cannot tell.
Well, part of it is also you seem to be, like me entering New York, you seem to have been here for years. And so I just took the concept of the years you've been here and added them to my own age.
Dude,
just be like, that's how much older than me he is probably.
I've missed one time I met someone who was like 42 and I thought they were 28.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you reveal that, or was it like...
It was just... And I had known them for a minute, and I was just like, how is this possible? Yeah.
Yeah, no, anyways. For sure. It's, I guess, like enough cream or something.
Yeah.
You see that thing where the lady, she only put like suntan lotion on her face, but then her neck was like all old
fucked up and wrinkly.
Yeah.
It's pathetic.
It's pathetic. You're always doing lotion all the way down.
I am recently, I would say recently, so much more focused on my health.
Really? Like in general? Why is that?
I think it is with getting a little bit older, where I was like getting tired, like after like short little walks and hikes, not in a dangerous type of sense, but I'm like, I shouldn't be winded right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
So I'm back on the exercise, back on the cooking. I was ordering out way too much, pandemic style, and I know what you can't do that anymore. Did you order out a lot in the pandemic?
Yeah, I didn't really do it before, and then the pandemic is like, you have to.
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, for sure.
It was like war profiteering for a lot of these companies. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
They're evil. I used to work for Grubhub.
You know about ghost kitchens then?
Yeah, like Mr. Beast has ghost kitchens. You know Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
He has hella ghost kitchens.
I think we want to watch like one of the same videos.
Oh, did we maybe?
A YouTube video where it's like Mr. Beast has
Beast
the
burgers.
polymatter or video or whatever. I don't know. Explained it's like what ghost kitchens are, and it's like Mr. Beast has so many. That's how he's able to do it.
I know some. I mean, I don't want to start beef with Mr. Beast, but that man, I'm sure, has some skeletons in his closet.
Right.
You just can't be that. I mean,
well,
I don't
probably.
know.
I mean, I think he gave 100. He said 100 people get in this closet. Last one to leave gets $1 million, and they all died in there.
Did they all pass away in there?
That's how he had the skeletons.
And he's trying to cover that shit up. He's got legit skeletons in that Mr. Beast closet.
Wasn't it one of the Jake Paul, Logan Paul? One of them had a video where they had like a big construction crane that had somebody on a bungee cord and it swung them around.
Oh,
and then
God.
it stopped too soon and they slapped the side of the crane and got really hurt. Did you see that shit?
That sounds like a death.
I think they just got really hurt. I don't think they died.
Oh my God, that's a miracle. There are going to be HBO documentaries, Netflix documentaries on these types of influencers that are going to blow our minds in 15 years. Yeah.
I mean, it's happening now, even with
Oh yeah, it's already happening.
Justin Roiland or Andrew Callahan stuff.
Oh yeah, that's so true. Yeah, I mean,
shit. Fuck.
Watch out, everybody. The documentaries are gonna be crazy.
It would be horrible of me to be if I were to be I think, because I do think Mr. Beast seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
But it's I don't want to in 10 years and then it's revealed that he's that
he's evil.
But he's also, I mean, I think he's just an ignorant hyper capitalist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think he thinks that's a fine thing to do.
Yeah,
you know?
I think he probably does. I was talking to Jack Benzinger.
Oh sure,
he's a Mr. Beast.
Shout out Jack Benzinger.
Stan, yeah, Jack, you love Mr. Beast. And he was telling me that Mr. Beast. And by the way, I have no problem with Mr. Beast. Whatever, Mr. Beast, do not come after me. But Jack was telling me about how he took his whole thing was studying the algorithm and figuring out how to go viral, and he started making money off of his videos and put all of the money back into the videos, and people were like, "You're crazy for doing this, dude," whatever. But actually putting the money back in, he created an empire, dude. And so we can learn from Mr. Beast in many ways. And someone offered him, I guess, $1 billion for his channel and all of his whatever copyrighted stuff.
No,
He said no.
Oh, he's for sure going to be worth more than that.
He's definitely going to be worth more than $1 billion. But I feel I don't know, if you were offered that type of money, would you get out of the game forever and go live on an island?
Get out of comedy?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I try to. Well, I mean, part of it's I would say, if it was just giving me the money and I stopped doing comedy, yeah. But if there was a requirement where I have to then be quiet and go live on an island, no. But if I was given that money and I could do whatever I want with it, I think absolutely, yeah. Because then I could use that to help a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
If that money was just given to me and I didn't steal it.
This is good money, you know, that you were given. Yeah.
I'm given just.
This is nobody was hurt in the procurement of this money.
Yeah, it's like a Kickstarter, and everybody in the nation just agrees to give me $10, and I end up with
$1.5 billion. Yeah.
Wow, actually, dude, it's there's 300 million people. Okay, that would be $3 billion if everybody gave you $10.
Yeah.
If everybody in the nation gave you $1, you'd only have 300 million.
This is how we need to be thinking about business. Is just you don't need that much. You just need a little bit from everybody.
Yeah.
So
grassroots.
Yeah. And you would give it all. What type of charities would you give it to, dude?
Well, no, I guess I would I would re-angle it as a spear to try to kill the system.
Kill the system. Kill capitalism. And
in theory, you know what I mean. That's the goal.
Wow, they would assassinate you that, dude.
Maybe I should be saying that on air. I mean, I don't know. That's what you like. That's what you like to say. But then you get a bill, and you're like, or I could get a private yacht and get my balls sucked every day forever.
Dude, I mean, that's what we all dreamt of as little kids. But
champagne poured on me by 1,000 people.
Yeah,
a big leaf.
Dude, is that what you think they're doing on those yachts? Yeah, we don't know. We may never know.
What would you do with $1 billion?
With $1 billion, dude, I would
top my ethical response, my woke.
I would probably. I don't know. I would make probably more short films than you can imagine.
I would make the longest short film in the world, dude.
Yeah,
in 2 hours, 3 hours even.
No, what would I do? I'd probably buy some crazy ass ranch. Crazy prop. I don't know. I probably would do a little bit of comedy for fun, but I think I would just go kind of.
Well, hold on. The stipulations you can't do comedy.
Oh
right?
yeah, then I have no problem. Then if that's a stipulation still, and I don't get to have it my own way, yeah, I'll just go disappear.
You just
and I'll give money. I would kind of give money in crazy lottery styles to people, but then get they know it's me that gave it to them. It's not anonymous.
Right.
So I get all that support.
I heard that shit ruins people's lives.
The lottery stuff? Yeah, dude.
You get $200 million and it's like everybody you've ever met is like...
Yeah, I guess you're supposed to like go...
World War Z style.
Go ghost. World War Z on you. Yeah, they're all coming after everybody you've ever known. Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't win that. If you're listening, do not play the lottery.
Well, or just
not want to win.
Get a turret.
Oh, yeah, get a turret.
Get a big turret for your wall. And if your family shows up...
Oh, my
Mr.
God.
Beast is...
Yeah.
Well, I guess that is Mr. Beast's thing. Is it's like if anybody comes up and they're like, I love you. He's like, here's $5,000.
Yeah, he does do that giveaway type of... I bet he's been hit up by some crazy... That's the sad thing is once you give away a little bit, dude, then you're getting all these horrible, sad stories come to you, and when does it stop?
You ever watch like one of the videos and you can like see in the people's eyes like...
Yeah, they need that shit. Oh, dude, there's one that was so fucking sad. It was like, we built a house that this guy's going to be in with no internet, no phone for like 3 months or something. And he goes and he's like, it's like $500,000 if he makes it the whole time without leaving the house. They have like plumbing and everything. Like he has all the food and everything he needs.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to really miss my family, but like we need this shit, and one of the prizes is that he like gets to see his kids for a second one day. And I'm like, this is like, there's something about this that is, I mean, it's not something, it's pretty obvious.
It was literally torture porn.
Yeah. For like
it's a certain type of
12-year-olds
it's like,
to watch this shit and be like, I don't know.
Crazy. I mean, some of them are interesting, fun games. I like when he does it to himself. I'm not that I'm a Mr. Beast stan, but there's like the one where he buries himself alive. It's like, cool, you did that.
Yeah.
But when you are doing it to like a father of
I know, dude,
or something, you're like, if you don't poop for 5 days, we'll make your life infinitely better. We'll make it so you never have to work again.
Right. They're offering him so much. I mean, it's so much to a lot of people. Did you ever not poop for a long time?
Yeah, that's you had a great question there. Do you know about this?
No, I literally have no idea.
Oh, you're just asking that question?
I just asked it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I went to the hospital this last year for constipation.
No, dude, have you talked about this already on the?
No.
Oh, I did not mean to pull this out of you. I had no idea, dude. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It was really funny.
Did you?
I ate too many ration breaks.
What are those? What's a ration break?
Hold on.
Is it like a MRE?
Yeah.
Were you doing review videos? Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Check these out.
Dude. Cinnamon. It's just cinnamon. Cinnamon crackers?
Yeah, they're like cinnamon they're like really dry nutrition bricks for the apocalypse.
Oh my.
Let me show this to the camera.
God, yeah, look at that.
And then show the package to that. I'll show that.
Show the package off. Holy hell, dude.
Yeah, man. You want one? You want to eat some?
I'll try a little piece.
Yeah.
Is it gonna send me to the hospital?
No. It's if you eat too many, it'll for sure. But like if you try dunking this in water, it's like clearly too dense for like.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, this is gonna blow up your podcast in the most.
Oh yeah, watch out! It's really crummy.
I'm sorry.
It's like the ultimate nutrition.
I'll try just a little taste.
Yeah, they're good though. That's what I'm.
Damn. Yeah, it's like a cookie.
Yeah, I'll leave it here, man.
And that's for soldiers?
No, I think it's for emergency preparedness. It's for like if there's an earthquake takes out the grid or something.
Did you buy these in preparation for emergency?
Yeah.
Wow, not just for yeah.
I mean, I definitely think there was like a time. I mean, that's kind of why I've been eating them is because I think that's a less likely scenario. But I do think like. In a situation of like general food insecurity, I just like having a backup of food.
Yeah.
But
no, that's so smart.
Then I started eating them and I like fucking cookies.
Yeah, I mean it tastes like a cookie.
It's good, man. It's cinnamon flavor cookie.
Yeah.
You can have as much of that as you like.
Dude, I might hit it in a second. Well, because
now that it's open, we're gonna have to eat that.
Yeah. So how many of these were you eating when that constipation hit you?
Maybe it was like having like one a day for like a week and a half.
Okay.
And I just back my system.
And that even got you.
I feel like it might have. So now I got.
Did the doctor say like, it's probably the MREs?
No, but I knew.
Yeah.
It was really obvious. They're like, you're like, your whole system. They did like an X-ray of my stomach, and they're like, your whole system's like impacted and clogged up. God, and I was like, well, I have been eating dry bricks.
Yeah. Well, now you got that kombucha, so you're.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to my gut flora, dude.
Dude, I mean, this is the next piece of science that we need to unlock. Is
you want some? I'll pour a little in a cup.
No, I'm good. Thank you though. But the gut flora stuff.
Yeah,
much to be discovered here.
Yeah, man. You said what's the new health thing you're doing? You said you're trying. You said.
Okay, the big health thing that I'm doing.
Do you have any weird ones? Anything unique going on?
It's not too weird, but my life has, I'll tell the people right now, my life has recently completely been changed because I have sleep apnea, and I had it for years, and my girlfriend was like, you got to go to the doctor because it's getting really bad. And because I'd like wake up choking, you know? And I was just I was waking up so fucking tired. I was taking naps at like 11 a.m. sometimes. Like, I was so tired. I would get so tired at the gym.
Because you weren't getting enough sleep during the night.
Yeah, I just wasn't getting enough. And so then I went into an ENT. They did a crazy...
That's those big talking trees.
Those are those Ents, those type of weird MFers from Lord of the Rings. And no, but this...
what does the ENT stand for?
This is an ear and throat doctor.
Gotcha, okay.
I don't know what N... Oh, nasal is N. Ear, nasal, throat.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Not ear and throat. But they did a crazy ass scope. It's like a long piece of spaghetti. And I sit down and they like numb your nose with the spray. And then he's like, all right, this might feel a little weird. And it's like Matrix style, like invasiveness. And they have your sinuses up on screen, like on a monitor. And he's scoping all around, going in the sinuses. And he's like, they're just like, yeah, okay, let's do a sleep test after looking at that because they saw some stuff that made it seem like I probably have sleep apnea, and then did the test. This is so boring, but
no, I'm fascinated.
Test and got the results, and they were like, I had moderate sleep apnea, which meant that like 18-ish times an hour, I was not breathing for like 10 or more seconds. So that's a lot of like, it was just because you're like your throat closes up and then it just doesn't breathe, and then you gasp for air or like wake up or you're like choking like 18 times a night, so you're not getting enough oxygen, you're not going to REM sleep. So I got a CPAP machine, and I'm telling you, if you are a snorer and you're listening to Benny's podcast right now, get one of these damn ass machines because it has like it's just a new world where I'm sleeping through the night. I was having such bad like anxiety before, it was crazy, and then all of a sudden,
like it's anxiety during the day.
Yeah, I just felt like not grounded on this planet. I just felt like not.
No, I know what you mean.
Everything.
Yeah,
Felt like I was looking at everything through thick glass. And then I'm getting to sleep, and I'm like, my threshold for anxiety is like so much higher. So, yeah,
that's great. No, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's like a revelation. How recently did you get the CPAP?
I got it in November.
Nice.
And so it's been it took a while to get used to it because it's blasting air into your nose, and that makes you feel like you're choking too. So, I was like ripping it off in my sleep. But these last few weeks, man, I'll tell you, I've been keeping it on, and
nice.
It's a new world, whole new world.
Yeah, no, sleep is so fundamental.
Sleep is a game changer.
It's a big deal. That's
a game changer.
If gut flora, I assume that's important, but that's like hard to like.
Yeah, we don't know. I
don't know. What am I gonna put a test tube in, like test the pH or something?
Thank you.
But sleep, it's like position matters and like all that shit. I've been smoking weed before I go to bed each night, but I was Googling. It says it reduces REM sleep, and I'm like, well, is that true? Is that good or bad? It's like, you know what I mean?
It probably is. Like, I was drinking, just like having a whiskey every night, and that was, I can't compare it because I was having sleep apnea, but I'm sure it's similar to weed. Probably not. Probably worse than weed, but just a little bit of intoxication I think can fuck up your night of sleep.
Yeah, it's something like the alcohol change. It's like a thing in your ear for your balance. You know about that thing? Mm-hmm. And it's like a little alcohol adjusts, and that's why you feel like off balance.
Oh, really?
And that's why when you lay down, it gives you the spins because you're like,
dude,
the alcohol changes the liquid in there and changes like the
alcohol is
or some shit like
poison.
That. It literally poison. I'm trying to drink like way less.
Me too.
But weed, I fuck with.
I can't do. I wish I could do weed. Yeah, I literally probably had, not joking, 300 panic attacks from weed.
Damn, I'm sure. Yo, you really gave it. You really gave it a shot.
I really gave this shit a shot. And I just could never ever do it. But
do you have panic attacks outside of weed?
I was. I mean, I definitely have. Yeah. But it's got. I mean, ever since the CPAP machine, really, it has helped so much. I think that I was just like exhausted, and it was so easy to be.
Well, how long do you think you had the sleep apnea before?
I think for a long time. Because I asked my girlfriend, we've been together for a long time, and she was like, "You kind of always snore." I think I've gained weight in the last 4 years, so it's gotten worse. But I think I always have had it. I snored really bad when I was a kid, and I had to get my tonsils out.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's always been with me. Maybe that fucked up my life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Your life would be so much better.
My life would be amazing right now if I never snored.
Your life would be like the character's life if you.
Dude,
the character's like sort of
amazing.
You're like snapping into like what your dream reality would be.
I know, dude. That's funny if that was my dream reality is what he does every day.
I like the idea of like I mean, if you were to get $1 billion, dude, I guess you'd still be in the CPAP. Like it's funny to me to like the concept of like the healthcare can't solve certain things. I mean, it can solve certain things, but it's funny it can't like cure it. It always needs a certain like fix.
Yeah. Are you saying that like even if you're saying health is wealth? Is that what you're saying? Or you're saying the opposite?
Yeah, maybe. I guess. I'm saying health is wealth, but wealth can't buy you like necessarily. It can buy you, but.
It can't fix health?
It can't fix health.
Yeah. Dude, I've had the same thought with this where it's like, I mean, this is part of the health kick where I'm like, I better get this shit together right ass now because time is ticking.
Yeah.
And the more things not burdens, but the more responsibilities I take on, the more I realize it's not like, I just got a dog, a year ago, and that makes life, it's amazing, but also so much harder. And that's a fucking dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Once I get the whatever TV show, movies, kids,
yeah,
all that shit that's inevitably coming our way, dude. Is
you have to go back home and feed the TV show every day.
Yeah, exactly. You got to take care of that thing, and then, but I don't know. I need to establish these routines now, dude. Is all I'm saying.
TV show is like a test child, they say.
Dude, people,
show running is it's a test for having a baby.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, man.
If you're in the Simpsons writers' room, then you can have a toddler. Whatever.
Right.
The fuck.
I gotta get it. We gotta get in that Simpsons writing room, dude. We'll change.
You work on a show or something?
Huh?
You working on any projects like that?
I've never been in a writer's room or anything. No.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. They won't let me in there.
They won't let us in. They're afraid that we'll change the game too much. Dude.
Yeah.
They're afraid of change. The industry is afraid of change, but it's coming for their asses. Yeah.
I'm not trying to get into. I'm trying to do just stand up.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's kind of sick.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Are you trying to go writer's room? Is that
I don't know. I would take it. I would take anything,
Oh, sure.
Trying to make my own stuff, but whatever will be, will be.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get into doing the character? You see it was like how long have you been doing the character also? And is it the only character you do?
Let's see. I've been doing it for. I think I came up doing comedy in Chicago, and I think that all my characters were kind of in that same similar vein, and I find it's most fun to do all the stuff that I think is funny through that voice. So I think that's kind of the at the moment just how I express what I think is funny.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you at I don't give a fuck IDGAF-ology.
Yes.
At the Bell House.
Oh yeah.
At that show, and you did a great set. I don't want to spoil the whole bit for the people.
Yeah.
But it was funny because your character, I feel like, is so positive vibes and so optimistic.
Yeah.
And in that set, you went like hyper, like kind of like nihilistic, like we're gonna die, but because he like has a sort of like sweetness to the flavor. Like I feel like you can say anything, but it's as long as you say it like you can have any opinion. Is kind of what I'm trying to say. But as long as you say it with a certain inflection and like from a certain angle, you could say it in that character's voice. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think that's one of the things that I like about it is that it's more fun to express these kind of like I mean, this is so inside baseball, but
sorry. Well, maybe you can give him a little taste or something. I don't know.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can slip into that. Y'all can look up the videos if you want. But
I'll do his character back to him. Everybody loves that.
People love that shit. But it just makes doing dark stuff even more fun when you put it through that filter.
Yeah, because if you had just come on stage and like, it was kind of like a doom spiral situation of like, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
It's like but using that character's perspective to be like optimistic, like let's get the love in while we can kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, it's partly that. Yeah. It's a lot of that, and then it's also I feel like I'm just trying to make this guy watch someone lose their faith, a little bit, and it's sort of like
is he changing? Is he?
Yeah, I think he's changing. I think if I go back to those early videos or stuff, it's like he seems a little bit more world weary, which I think is more fun to play in.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's cool to have. It's cool to have a character change.
Yeah. I think it has to. I think it's just out of boredom, where it's like it just gets boring to do the same exact thing.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's fun to mix it up a little bit.
He has his own imaginary life in a sense.
I think I think so.
What's he do for a living?
Good God, I don't know.
Finance or something?
Yeah. He wishes. I don't know what he does.
He flips cars or something.
Yeah. He needs to get in the freaking mechanic shop.
Well, actually, the first video I saw of you, you were in a Jack Bensinger sketch.
Oh, was I?
I think it was like something about a cab and finding a friend or something.
Oh yeah, that was I remember filming that. Jack and I came up together in Chicago.
Okay,
we moved out here together.
Gotcha. Yeah,
to a place just 2 blocks away.
No, don't dox me. They don't know where I am.
Yeah, go to.
Wow, 2 blocks from here in Ridgewood, Queens.
Yeah, Ridgewood, Queens, where I live. Come find me, paparazzi. Come find me. 6444, whatever. I won't say the name, but that's the number.
Well, yeah. Do you and Jack? You guys have a good creative.
Yeah, we're like best friends. Yeah. We do everything together. We got a podcast coming out soon.
That's what's up. You guys and Nate Verone.
And Nate Verone, yeah. We got everybody's been begging for it, dude.
What's the name of the pod?
3 guys. It's called
3 guys.
Joy Tactics.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's fun. Yeah. Have you enjoyed doing a
I'm actually working on a podcast. I'm working on a podcast.
You're working this one, you mean?
That's it.
This one, dude.
Yup. It's called Benny Feldman's Podcast.
Hell yeah. Do you love doing the podcast?
No.
You hate it. Yeah.
I feel mixed about it.
You do? What do you feel about it?
Oh, I mean, it really depends on the whole situation and vibe. I feel also like it's it's both fun and work. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like trying to make sure I am a good interviewer, ask the right questions.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I don't care that much.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be an interviewer. I'm trying to do stand-up comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have people on, and I'm like, "What's up, dude? You like pooping?"
Yeah.
And
I know.
It's like,
it's all right. I see that question.
Oh no, it's all good. Do you like going on podcasts?
Let's see.
Love getting meta.
Do I like going on podcasts?
I hate getting meta.
Sometimes depends. I hate meta too. Sometimes I like. It depends on the podcast. This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. Let's go down the path of you also just like meta. Is there like a flavor of comedy that you really dislike or like?
Let's see.
Maybe I'll throw some out there.
Yeah.
Do you like gross stuff?
Gross stuff. It depends how you're doing it. Like sometimes that is the funniest shit on the planet. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's done in a way that is like, I don't know. Just pure gross. I feel like that's not my swag. But
yeah. I'll agree. I'll also kind of like take that and go like, same thing for like sexual stuff or dark stuff. It's like, if the point of the joke is just like, isn't it funny that I'm talking about sex? It's like not necessarily. Or isn't it funny that it's dark or gross? It's like no. But it can be funny. You can have funny jokes that are gross or dark. I don't know.
Right. Well, I'm trying to think of like what makes that type. Like when am I laughing at that shit? And it's always when there's like somebody you're like laughing at someone's reaction to that, or you're laughing because like a character that you're invested in is experiencing that thing.
Yeah.
The darkness, or like I don't think like just pure existential darkness is funny by itself, or pure just like.
Right.
Gore or whatever is funny, but
it's funny to see somebody get Nickelodeon slimed.
Yeah.
But it's like
funnier if you know their why it's the most crushing thing on the planet for them to get slimed. You know what I mean?
I saw some early videos of like Nickelodeon doing the thing.
Dude.
And it's like
it was like so intense.
Yeah, but also it wasn't like an established thing yet.
And so people were like, "What the?"
They were like upset. They were like, "I don't want to get covered in green goop. This is my nice outfit." But now people are like, "Fuck yeah, I got Nickelodeon slime."
They want to get slime, Zac Efron style. Yeah. Well, I watched one. There's one that I was watching like a compilation, slime.
You're watching most epic slime.
I think it like was something called that, but like you could see like the pressure of the slime was so intense, and someone like looked. I forget what celebrity it was, and someone looked up and it goes right in their eye, and it's just like that's gotta cause some type of retinal tear or something. You know what I mean? Your eye's not meant to feel that type of goop in it.
It's got to be a bucket, not a hose.
I think the first ones they were experimenting with how to slime.
Straight up from the fucking. God, I would love to get Nickelodeon slime. That's a bucket list for sure.
So you just want to understand it, but you wouldn't be if you were offered if you were offered to play the older brother on some type of Disney Channel show. The goofy older brother, would you turn it down?
I'd have probably.
You would turn it down.
I'd have to think about that, but yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be an actor.
You don't want to do any of that shit.
I would like to do a cameo.
Even if they offered you $1 billion.
I would do it for $1 billion.
Gotcha.
I would do that for $1 billion. Got my ass.
I got you.
If the Disney Corporation offered me $1 billion to be Goofy, I'd do it. Not the Goofy, but Goofy brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like so with like dirty comedy, I've been having kind of a crisis of faith with this.
Yeah.
Thinking a lot about like if I were to film an hour, would I want to do dirty jokes in it?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on do you do dirty stuff? How do you approach it?
I don't really. I would say my stuff is pretty clean, but it's not like it's not out of any moral type of conviction. I just don't. I don't know. I don't want to feel uncomfortable.
Sure.
Oh, you know what? I did like Second City. You know what that is? Like Chicago's. Yes. And I did a cruise ship. I was telling you out in the hall there. And there would be these adults. I was like 24. And I got on it. It was like, for those who don't know, Second City does these cruise ship. They don't do them anymore, but they used to send, people from Chicago out to live on a cruise ship for 4 or 5 months and like do sketch comedy and improv for cruise passengers.
Truly the height of improv.
Yeah, exactly.
Improv has fallen since then.
Improv has taken a fall from grace, but at the time though, it was like so sick to do that. Yeah, like I was like, oh my God, here we go. Like this is we're off to the races. Is how I felt.
Yeah, for sure.
Leaving my day job, I was like, here we go. Anyways, but they would allow you to do. It was mostly clean. We still had to like wear suits and had the mics that were like wrapped around like theme park style. You know what I mean? Like, oh, dude, so
you had to wear a suit.
Oh yeah, full. Unless it was like a casual show, then you had to wear like khakis and like a button down. I mean, it's like '90s cringe style, and all those sketches were like from 1996. Anyways.
Wait, you were performing sketches that were already written?
Oh yeah, it's like there's no way they would let you write your own stuff. You were doing like old material.
Wow.
And like doing improv for
like Nichols and May, like a telephone.
Fucking it kind of. I don't know if you've ever. I mean, but some of these were so dated. They would try to update the references to make it like. But it just, anyways. But people still, like liked them. That's the thing that you forget is like nobody cares about like the type of comedy that we like in like middle America. It doesn't matter.
Right.
But they let us do like one dirty show. It was like the late night like adult show. You had to be like 18 or older. And the first show I remember I was like trying to impress the producer that came along and like the owner's son of Second City was on the ship, so I was like trying to crush, and I was saying the dirtiest shit I've ever said in my life, like, and in my mind I was like destroying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that felt good in the moment, but then afterwards they like sat me down. They're like, you can't say shit like that.
Wow.
And it wasn't like offensive. Oh, no. It was just like cum jokes and it was like, I don't know.
Damn. But, do you feel like you've cleaned your act up as a because of stuff like that? Or
I don't even think I think that was like one night.
I don't think it's not like you had a dirty act and you're like, I gotta get it together.
I just never felt the impulse, except for that night where I was like, I just think it was like, you could say like piss and the audience would go like, oh dude, there's a story from this I should tell.
Oh please.
There was a heckler that died. Away. Yeah.
Sorry.
And so we were doing these.
I have Tourette's, by the way, for anybody that wondered why I did.
we were doing this family show. So that was the late night one, but then there's a 7 p.m. like family show.
So you like a comedian destroys Heckler video. You like
we
really gave
this old
you guys
man.
went in the crowd and just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I mean we did, dude, with our eyes. But there's an old man in the front. It's like little kids are there. You know, we're like asking suggestions for. Like, what's your favorite? Well, I'll describe this guy first. He's sitting in the front. He has an oxygen tank on him. He's in a wheelchair. He's an old, crusty old man that looks like he's about to die. And he had come to other shows, I guess, but was less vocal. But at this one, he's sitting right up front and center. And we ask him, like, we don't ask him. We're asking the audience for a suggestion of, like, what's an example of a summer drink? A drink that is, like, really refreshing in the summertime. And there's kids, you can hear him shouting lemonade and stuff. And then this guy goes, like, he's like, sorry. He goes, pussy juice. Okay, he screams pussy juice.
That rules.
And it was just like, I started laughing because I could not believe that this old man was saying this shit. But he was saying, like, that was just, like, a taste. And he used to be saying all this other fucked up shit. Came to more shows, heckling in a similar way. You know what I mean? And then, but they would have these codes that went out on the speakers in the crew quarters. And there was, like, a fire code. I forget, code Bravo was, like, fire code out. There was one that is... medical emergency, and we heard that, and we talked to the cruise like person, and we confirmed with her it was this guy that had died in the night.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
So in his last days, he's saying the most fucked up shit at a family improv show. Mm-hmm.
Damn. I feel okay laughing because it sounds like he was very.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't too sad about it.
But,
yeah. A lot of people die on these cruise ships. They have a morgue on the ship. Because they need, and it's next to the freezers, where they keep the frozen food, and they just have to have, because
people die.
You can't let them just rot in the room, so you got to put them in a cold
Holy
bed.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my God.
I don't know what the stats are, but it's because some people treat these cruise ships like retirement homes, because they're like $600. These cheap cruise lines, it's like $600 a week.
You just like go around.
Yeah, free food. You know what I mean? Like there's other old people. You're seeing the world right before you die.
Honestly, that's genius.
I know.
I'm gonna start doing that shit.
I know. The sad part is I think that the crew ends up having to like support these people a lot more than they can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
no, I mean, I've never been on a cruise ship. I have no idea what the vibe even is.
Do you have any interest in going on one ever in your life?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
I'd say combination of morbid curiosity / actual fun curiosity.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be a blast but it also seems like deeply evil. You know what I mean?
Why? The environmentally?
Yeah, it's like one of the most polluting industries.
Yeah. It's
once again, shuffling my woke ideology into this. But I know. I mean,
Yeah.
But I don't mean the virtue signal. But yes, it is like a
virtue signal for the rest of this.
Deeply evil.
Yeah.
They're like some of the most fuel inefficient vehicles in the world, and like it's purely for entertainment.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason. So it's like, yeah. But at the same time, could be fun.
Yeah, I mean, if you just let your mind release your mind for a week, I mean, it sucks. I don't know. I think you'd have to go on like a really nice one, because if you go on I was on like Norwegian cruise lines, and even that
shots
it's just
fired,
like shots fired Norwegian, fuck off forever.
I thought you were. By the way, I thought you were going to say that he heckled and died there.
Oh no, I wish.
Like, can we get a suggestion?
Yeah. Passes away right in front of our eyes. That would have been amazing. I don't think I've ever seen someone die like that, but I think I will at some point. Something tells me.
Yeah, I've seen.
You've seen death.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, sorry. For sure. Yeah.
Actually, I don't want to bum people out.
Definitely not. What else can we talk about?
All right.
Yeah.
The dirty comedy is interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because I've been really trying to like figure out. Okay, the thing is, I feel like dirty comedy in the past and in the future, like going forward, it's always like the funniest stuff is kind of like what's on the current cutting edge of acceptability and a certain level of like taboo pushing. But so stuff in the 90s that was pushing that taboo then, you rewatch it and you're like, that's really boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, the stuff that you were talking about now, would it still be funny in 30 years when maybe furries are a lot more accepted socially?
Yeah.
And it's like, or like eating ass was maybe much funnier like 3 years ago.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was kind of running amok online for so it's like that was like the punchline for so many things.
Yes, yeah.
It's a great example of like,
it got run to the ground.
Yeah, how do you make? But at the same time, though, how do you make comedy or any type of, content? I hate to say that word. That is that can last forever.
Well, like, I do agree, but it's like if you make a joke, is there an element of it that's based on a current taboo or moral that could possibly change? You know what I
mean? Yeah. And you can kind of that stuff is never gets me. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's never my type of like, I don't know.
Oh sure,
it's not getting my goat too much. But
want to hear a joke?
I do badly. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, and it's like so it's a kind of a dirty concept that I've been working with, but I think I'm really teeing it up just to be like to examine it.
Okay.
It's a new idea. It's kind of I'm joining the boycott on J.K. Rowling. I've stopped watching Hufflepuff girlfriend roleplay ear licking ASMR videos on YouTube.
I feel like that is one that is like, it is right on the ridge right now where it's like,
right.
In 4 years you can't. I mean,
it's not gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like the concept of the girlfriend roleplay video / ASMR ear licking. I mean, to me it is really funny.
Yeah.
But I do think like, if I were to see 5 other people have a similar talk about ear licking, I'd immediately be like, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think what's so interesting is like, you love ear licking on ASMR. Do you love ASMR?
Speaking to the mic a little more. No. That's a joke about that.
I know. Yeah. Do you like ASMR?
Love that shit.
I love the fuck. We can talk
you love
about
that
ASMR.
shit?
Yeah, let's talk about it in a second. What was I gonna say though? It depends. It really is like so. Oh, dude, chill. It so much depends on dude. I feel like I've been giving myself ASMR this whole time, because we're hearing ourselves in these.
I should start doing
in
that.
The cans. Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely could. But it depends on who's saying it and how they're saying it, because it's just so much. Presence and personality bring 99% of the. I almost don't give a fuck what people are talking about.
Oh, for sure. I would say there's like a deep cringe subcurrent.
Yeah.
Also, we should maybe explain ASMR. I don't know if everybody knows what it is yet. Do you think so?
I bet most people do by now, but we should explain it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like that pleasant tingling sensation that you can get from like close attention or like kind of noises that are soft, quiet, ear scratch, like head massage type stuff. Have you ever had like one of those physical head massagers? It's like that, but you can get it from like just like other sources. There's a lot of triggers, it seems.
Yeah, there's so many. I mean, when I first heard about it was like such a click of like, oh my god, that's what I would get when the first time I can remember having, I was getting fitted for, I have flat feet, and so I was getting fitted for orthotics, and it was like, I'm triggered mostly by male, like old men.
Yeah,
are the ones like their voices are the ones that always like make me fall asleep. It's like my go-to almost always is like these like weird fucking old guys. But my first was my orthopedic doctor, whatever, and he's making a cast of my foot with like this like wet gauze. Have you ever? It's like
No, I've never done that.
You never got that.
No.
Okay. Well, he's doing
you keep going back,
and it's just like he's wrapping it around my foot, and he's just asking me questions. I remember getting so sleepy, and it wasn't sexual at all that I know of, but it was just like the most calm I'd ever felt in my life, and I think I was a really anxious kid, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Because I just felt so safe.
No, I totally agree.
Like,
yeah. Do you get it from personal attention stuff? Because I feel like that's kind of what that is also.
But not from people like partners or anything. It's more like
old artisans.
Administrators.
Like
someone checking you in for
clipboard.
Yeah,
it's like I get the same thing.
Real.
I love talking to like a receptionist who has to like check the thing or something. Or there's another thing like, what is I went with my mom one time, and she got like her camera fixed.
Yeah.
And some dude's just like very carefully like fiddling with it.
It's kind of putting me into like a
stuff.
nice sleepy state just even hearing about it.
The scene from Toy Story 2 where Woody gets fixed.
Oh yeah.
That shit's crazy.
With the like freaky collector guy.
Yeah. And he's like very carefully painting every bit of like Woody or whatever.
Huge.
That shit kills me. I think I like both non-sexual ASMR and sexual ASMR.
You like both.
Yeah, and I think the straightforward kind is both is like it's calming, it makes you feel good, it gives you like that pleasant shiver, etc. But I also think that the sexual kind is kind of like, okay, if I am in a really calm and like comfortable state with somebody, what if it's sexualized?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've listened to too much of this sexual ASMR, but I bet they're knocking it out the park at this point.
They're knocking it out of the park.
They got
all
this new technology. Oh my god! It used to be
the double-sided ears.
You know what I'm talking about?
They're licking both. They're splitting the screen and licking both ears, and it's like twin ASMR.
Those ears, though, dude, I'm telling you, you're talking about the ones that are just like a little tube and has the ears on the side.
Yeah.
Those are nice, but there's a new head that they're making. And I don't know what it's called, but this one guy, JoJo ASMR, check him out. He's been using this damn head, and it's like the crazy. Anything that he does with his head, it's like, good God.
If it like touches here, does it sound like it's there?
It sounds
That's
so
the idea?
much there. Yeah, it's like really. Yeah, I remember I grew up in Seattle, and there's a science museum there called the Pacific Science Center. Really cool. I don't know. They need to have more museums like this.
Oh yeah.
But there's one where they were showing out. This was like 2002, and they're showing 3D sound, and they're like, put the headphones on, and you can experience these different like areas or like experience.
It'll like sound like it's over here.
It was like a soundscape. Yeah, and there was like the first one was a barber, and you heard the.
Oh yeah, that's a big ASMR.
And that I would just sit there at the science. I would like go back. I would want to go to the museum just to go sit and listen to it.
And now you know why.
And now I know why. This puzzle has been completed.
Fucking I was trying to think of there's like you ever watch like World's Greatest Head Massage? It's like an Indian guy.
Oh, he died.
I know, Baba, R.I.P. Baba.
I know.
Damn,
that's so.
You're an
sad.
ASMR head, dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of in this shit.
That's what's up.
That was sad.
Dude, yeah, I don't know how he died, but he was.
I think it was a heart attack.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Sad.
Oh man, but he was great. He's like some of the best videos because he's like like doing cosmic head massage. He's like he's like like okay it's like kind of like a Reiki style thing, but Reiki would work on me from an ASMR perspective.
Yeah, like a massage almost.
I love getting my fortune told for ASMR, palm reading, that kind of thing.
Oh my god, that's whoa, because it's someone in authority, sort of like. Telling you it's this weird like obedience thing, or like you're like you don't have to decide or choose, you just have to like go along with someone's checking in for the dentist, or someone's reading your fortune and telling you what the future is, and it's like it's a time where you don't got to think for yourself too much.
Yes, from an evolution thing, I was thinking the thing where like monkeys check for bugs on other monkeys.
Oh my god,
that's
that would have
like kind of what they think it is or something.
They think it's like it's like caring. Is that what they're kind of?
Yeah, it's like you're supposed to get a pleasant sensation from being cared for in a sense.
Yeah, dude, that is so. There's something so sad about the popularity of ASMR. So many of these videos are like companion. It's just like
Hufflepuff
girlfriend talking to you when you get home from work, asking you about your day, and that shit.
Girlfriend kisses you or whatever the fuck. That's straight up some of them, yeah.
That's like some of these are so. It's like friend just like checking in on your family. It's like the stuff that is like, where are we going to where this is? We need this shit so bad.
Yeah,
we need community back, dude. We're doing this for real.
I'm not that doom mentality about that kind of thing. I think it's true for a lot of people. I think there are like hyper incels.
Yeah.
But the idea that like Gen Z is like disconnected because of phones is like, I feel like a lot of these things are kind of like social testing. You can kind of like use it, and then in real world you can like interact with somebody.
That's so true. I mean, that is the way I just put it is like the darkest way to look at it.
Yeah.
Like, it is really nice that this is available, you know. And but no, yeah, you're right. I wonder about. Dude, what are these new generations going to be like? What's our generation doing to itself?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's going to be weird when all the boomers... I keep thinking about, like, the boomers are going to be all dead. And then, like,
they're dead.
Millennials are going to be, like, the old one. That's crazy.
You can see us creeping into... are you millennial?
Yeah, I'm... well, yeah.
Cusp,
you're
dude.
also...
Oh,
well,
yeah. I'm a year
younger than you, it seems.
I'm a full-on millennial then.
I'm a year and a half younger. Yeah. Shit, fuck.
But
that's how upset I am about that. God, no.
But it's weird seeing us like creep into Congress and stuff, where it's like, it's some of the cringiest people in Congress are millennial. Like George Santos, I think, is a millennial. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
weirdos.
I fuck with a lot of, like, Gen Z. I like a lot more. I think
you kind of fit in more with Gen Z. Do you feel like than millennial?
I don't know. I do feel cusp.
Yeah.
But it's just like millennial. I view as like kind of cringe counter boomer.
Yeah.
And like Gen Z's kind of doing their own thing / counter millennial.
Yeah.
And I like some of the Gen Z's ethos a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially
I think I feel this. I wonder what this damn generation Alpha is going to be like, dude.
Yeah. What age range is that?
Those, I don't know. My friend has a kid that's about to turn 3, and I know she's Generation Alpha, I think.
It's fucking super. It's like a super soldier name, dude.
That Generation Alpha. I don't know how they do this alphabet
Generation Alpha should be like Master Chief.
Yeah. Oh my God. They will be They will be fighting some alien type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
The first generation to get like genetically altered. Dude. You know what I mean? That'll be like generation like
CRISPR.
Yeah, CRISPR. Yeah.
CRISPR is about to change the planet.
What YouTube? I feel like you and I have a similar YouTube algorithm.
I think we're probably targeted by the same exact.
You watching Kurzgesagt or whatever the fuck?
Oh, dude, Kurzgesagt. I love Kurzgesagt.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. They do those crazy animations.
Yeah, and he's showing like how they edit the genome and shit. Yeah. They got the microbe coming in.
Have you seen the one about the Great Filter? But it's like
so.
the
alien
theories
one?
about alien civilizations.
Like 4 filters.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Where do you think we are? Oh, go ahead.
Well, I saw a different thing that was like, there probably actually are aliens. They probably did get past the filters.
Yeah.
The filters is like the filters is like a hypothesis that there are like 4 major hurdles that like life would need to overcome to be an interplanetary species. Mm-hmm. The first one being like the initial. I'm just guessing
like
what they are.
Life,
yeah.
Right?
To become even a single cell.
Oh,
really?
That
initial, like to even be a cell to begin with is
huge.
a big deal.
Yeah. Congrats.
Maybe multicellular is another one.
I think it's insane. I think that first one is just like life existing.
Yeah, life existing, probably multicellular, maybe intelligent.
One is like technology or just like,
yeah, probably. We're just guessing.
We're like totally guessing. The third one though is like nuclear war.
Oh yeah, it has to get past
the self-destruction phase.
Yeah,
where we're at right now. We have to see if we get past this hurdle.
Yeah,
and then the fourth one is like, I don't know.
Can you escape your solar system?
Yeah, escaping solar system.
Or like if you get hit with like a gamma burst or some shit.
Oh right, which we could.
Some shit like that. I don't know.
At any time we could be hit by this shit.
But I saw like a thing where it's like let's say there was an alien species.
Yeah.
And they're 200 million light years away.
Yeah.
Maybe they've existed intelligently for 100 million light years. We still wouldn't know for another 100 million years. We still wouldn't know for another 100 million years. You know what I mean? So they could be hyper
in such
advanced.
A small sliver. And we've only had this consciousness about like alien, this idea of other species and possibility of other life on other planets. I mean, probably people since ancient times were wondering if there's other people out there, right?
Yeah,
but
sure.
We've only had this kind of collective consciousness about it in the way that we talk about it now for 50 years.
Yeah,
which is
sort of certain like
such a
recent sureness of like the numbers where it's like, oh, it's very, very possible, if not probable.
Yeah, I think it's probable.
Yeah,
I just can't imagine. And yeah.
Oh, for sure. If they were to find, it's like the Mars thing. It's like if they find evidence of like past like bacteria on Mars, it's just like. Dude, if it's on 2 planets in our solar system...
Yeah, no fucking doubt, yeah. And man, I wonder what Mars used to look like, you know what I mean?
Probably different color.
Gorgeous, most sexual planet on Earth, in the solar system.
I heard it would be easier to terraform Venus.
Well, really? That hot-ass Venus?
Something like that. It's like, or it's like if we were to build... I don't remember exactly the idea, but I don't know about easier, but as much as like it's also doable... Yeah. And it might be an option just because like you could do a city on top of above a certain height and it would work or something like that.
It's like the climate is it's the Goldilocks zone and something
like that. Like their atmosphere is too thick at the bottom, but then if you just elevate it, you're good or something. Like you can build a cloud city. I don't entirely.
We need to look into this.
Yeah, we're just making shit up. This is Joe Rogan's podcast, dude.
Yeah.
Yup. There's aliens.
We got to talk more about aliens. Do you believe in aliens?
For sure. Yeah. I think it's like a 99.9% chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
My thing is like it shows a lot of hubris that we think that we could be able to recognize alien. You know what I mean? Because it could just so easily be like a tree. You know what I mean? It's dude, I'm blowing your mind. I don't smoke that much weed anymore, but I do have thoughts like this. Or it could be why are they gotta send like a whole, giant UFO? Why couldn't it just be a pixel? You know what I mean?
Oh.
Essentially,
Yeah.
Could
they could have different technology.
Far. Yeah, I don't know.
They could be made out of dark matter.
They could be made out of... Yeah, we need to do a whole podcast on dark matter, dude.
Dude, dark matter is crazy, dude.
I don't know thing one about dark matter. What is it? What's dark matter?
It's like... I don't know. Okay. I know... I feel like I know thing one, and that's it.
Okay.
Thing one is that it's like... it affects gravity, but none of the other... like it doesn't. It's matter that affects gravity, but not like light or electricity or something like that. I don't entirely know. Maybe it affects electricity. I don't fucking know.
Dark matter. I feel like once we figure out dark matter, we've figured out a lot. You know what I mean? And we'll advance our civilization in ways you can't imagine once we get dark matter figured out.
But for sure, put it in a bottle. But I love knowing that it's so funny that you're watching ASMR and Curse Gazette.
I know, dude. We must be some type of guy. I don't think we're special. I feel like there's probably so many of us.
Oh, definitely
out there.
But I think it's layered patterns because I'm sure you have stuff in your. Are you watching like Real Engineering or like Wendover?
Not too much. Window what?
Wendover.
What's that?
Honestly, I'm going to recommend them because they're probably up your alley, dude.
What's Wendover?
It's like logistics stuff. It's like, here's how corn farming works.
Oh, that's
like a really detailed,
like how it's made.
Yeah. But not like up and close and personal, but like a high level. It'll be like it'll be like this season, farmers will need to choose based on the weather if they want to go with a more. It's like, do you want to go with more water-resistant crop or a dry-resistant crop? And it's like, it's like that level.
Yeah.
It's cool stuff, yeah.
Damn, that's, I've always, like the, did you watch Mr. Rogers when you were growing up?
Yeah, when I was like, what was I? Really young kid.
Yeah, when we were like babies.
I was like 16. Damn, this motherfucker loves colors.
But they had he did like a how it's made segment essentially, like in the 70s, I think, or 80s. Or, I don't know. It was like, vintage by the time I was seeing it, but there's one on crayons, and he's showing Mr. Rogers is narrating how crayons are made, and you want to talk about ASMR calming feeling the most you've ever felt. That's this video. It's like, and then I love the fuck out of Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, he slaps.
And if anything bad comes out about him, it's you know what I mean. That's game over for me.
Oh, sure.
That would be crushed. I was so sad when he died.
I haven't seen the movie, but I keep rewatching the trailer for that documentary because this makes me so happy to see the trailer.
You should. I think it's on Hulu or something.
I'll check it out. Is it good?
Dude, it is a tearjerker. Yeah, it's good.
Tearjerker.
It's good. It's really good. Yeah.
We got 3 minutes left of the first episode.
Oh, snap. All right.
If you want to plug anything.
Oh, my God. Well, yeah, we got the podcast coming out.
Called Joy
Tactics.
Joy Tactics.
Yeah. We talk about all types of stuff like this, getting really in the weeds.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I have anything else.
Yeah. Well, you got their show, IDGAFology.
Oh, yeah, we got a monthly show.
Mm-hmm. Monthly show.
Doing that tonight.
Is that at the Bell House from now on?
No. I think it'll be there like for one-offs, every few months.
Okay.
We're back at Union Hall.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
And then great show. A lot of fun.
Super fun. You did it, right? I think I was gone.
I did it when you were. Yeah. You were away. What was I thinking? Follow Eric Rahill online. Watch his very funny videos. They're great.
Thank you. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, wait. What do I got to plug? I got to plug, if you haven't yet filled out my form, tell me which city to come to. I'm trying to do stand-up in different cities or whatever. Ours called Butterfly Pavilion. All right. We're going to go to part 2.
Let's do it.
This will be behind Patreon. Do you want to take a break or do you want to keep going?
I can keep going. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Keep going. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.